Hi there, my name is John Stevens, pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we're part of the ELCA, and welcome to Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where we take a look at the lectionary text and we tie them to an item from the Dollar Tree. This is for the 6th Sunday of Easter, looking at the Gospel lesson, John 14, and it's all about, I'm going with the idea that God's promises are secure. When Jesus says that he's coming back, or when Jesus says, I've told you this, God's promise is secure. We can believe in our God. Our God is trustworthy, and our God is faithful. So the items that I'm using, there's a couple of different items that we could use. One is, and I don't have it in front of me right now, but one of them is in bicycle playing cards. One of the aces, or one of the jokers, I take it back, one of the jokers is a guarantee card. That on that joker it says, if there's any defects in this, send the deck back, send the playing cards back to this address, and we'll send you a new card, send you a new deck of cards. It's a guarantee that's for any defects. So this idea that making a promise, that God makes a promise to us, and God's promise is secure and faithful, and that using this idea of what a guarantee is. The item I'm using, I looked for items like this that had promises at the Dollar Tree, Dollar Store, but and so the item I'm using is, it's actually a package of buttons, and the reason I've got this is because right up here it tells me that there are 90 buttons. There are 90 buttons in this package, and whether you know it or not, this here is giving a promise of some sort. It is giving me that I see this 90, and I can pretty well trust that that there are going to be 90 buttons in here, and that's because it tells me here, and that, so it says here. But so there's sometimes if I counted these out, there might be a mistake. There aren't 90 buttons in there. There's only 89 buttons, and there was a mistake, and that it wasn't completely right. Not by any not on purpose, but it just happened. And that our God's promise is much more secure than that. That when we look at this and go, I wonder if there's 90 buttons, and we can count it. When God makes a promise to us, God's promise is secure and faithful and trustworthy. And we have a God that claims us, and the promise in the waters of baptism, when God claimed us there, God's promise is secure. So this idea, that's where I'm going with on this text, when Jesus is making some promises and saying what's going to happen, that we can trust those promises because our God is faithful. So that's where I'm going with it. I hope this is a springboard for your own thinking for your children's sermon. And as always, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a blessed week.